But on that solid note, let's get into Frieren. Danny.
We finally got him to watch it, guys.
I caught up.
Danny somehow...
I was sick with the flu. That's how.
Yeah, Danny was fighting for his fucking life.
I was dying for a solid week. I was out.
So let's talk about your binge. Because, like... It
was a day.
We're vets.
Yeah, we had to, watch it week to week.
We're vets.
It was a day.
So let's talk about your binge. And after your binge, we'll talk about... what we feel about the series overall.
Honestly, I almost started watching something else entirely, and then I literally caught myself, and I'm like, what are you doing? Just watch Frieren.
Yeah, at least he caught himself.
I literally was about to start a completely different anime. I don't remember what it was called, but I'm like, stop.
So
I started Frieren.
You have a podcast.
And I really tried to go in like empty-minded. Like I obviously like know the premise and how the story started off.
You heard us talk about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the first 2 episodes, I was like, all right, like this is okay, like whatever, right? I mean, thinking back,
first 2 episodes.
First, I don't know why you were crying. I don't know why you were crying first 2 episodes.
Hello, damn, not a solid.
Corey's always talking about how like he doesn't get attached to all the characters in JJK, and that's like fucking 20 episodes.
I didn't say first 2 episodes. First of all,
no. I know. I'm using that as an example.
I said first 2 episodes. So.
I'm using that as an example, but then like fucking Frieren, you don't know any of these people, and you're over here bawling your eyes out.
Because
who are these people?
She realized how much she missed them, and she didn't get a chance to cherish them. And by the time she cherished them, it was too late. They were dead. That doesn't hurt you?
He's so mean.
No, that's like, listen, that's like, I don't know if this is just a fear I picked up from anime when I was young, but just like...
You don't want to lose your friends?
Just like, I have like this really deep fear that if you don't say goodbye to your loved ones and say I love you when you can, they will die. I don't know if I got that from watching Fruits Basket when I was really young, and she was like, the one day...
You are traumatized.
Yeah. She was like... Listen, the one day I didn't say I love you to my mom, she died. I was like,
really think you Toru Honda. One day I didn't say goodbye to my parents, they died.
I literally religiously will say goodbye and I love you to all my friends and family.
Oh, that's why you yell at us every time we don't show affection.
Yes. So I'm like, if you die, I know what I said to you. I showed my love.
Boy. Now we know, because you know how many times me and Danny just be like, all
right,
later.
I'm like, bye guys.
You guys better say I love you back. We be like, later.
I'm like, say it back.
But honestly, after the first 2 episodes went by, like, you just like, you get hooked. Honestly. Like, it's such an easy show to watch.
Yeah.
And it's such an easy cast of characters to, like, just root for. Like, Frieren, I thought was going to be, like, some blasé, bland character, but that girl's hilarious.
Yeah. She's low-key funny.
She's fucking ridiculous, bro.
You think she's boring, and then, like, she comes up with some stupid shit.
You think she's wild ass, and then, like, boom, stuck in the chest.
Yeah. The chest scenes, oh my god, so funny.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
It doesn't get old.
At all.
Everyone around
I'm just checking to see if they got treasure. Why? Leave it alone.
95% chance it's a.
But what about the 5%? It could be us.
I am not the 5%.
No, neither am I.
Nah, I'm not touching that. I'm Fern. I know I'm definitely giving Fern energy. Like, in regards to just like, I'm not dealing with the bullshit. What are you doing?
No, I don't think I'm Stark. I definitely give Stark like vibes. I just to like the.
If we were in the party, who you think we would all be?
I think he would be Stark's master.
I would be Iron.
Eisen?
Ein?
Ein? You think I'd be
I could
Ein?
totally be wrong. That could totally not be his name.
He's just like a chill
little
vibe
short
guy.
giant.
Yeah, he was just a warrior. He'll show up when he needs to.
But that's like in the past, though. We got to talk about the present.
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying he's a vibe.
You're giving me Stark.
I'm giving Stark?
You're giving Stark. He's giving like the priest that left.
Himbolt?
That's his name?
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name. The priest
the blue one.
You thought he was gonna stay?
I thought he was gonna stay.
Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, I forgot his name.
I was fucking tight.
I was mad he left.
I said, "You're in the intro."
We're gonna see him
Why
again.
would you leave? No,
I'm sure they're gonna like
bring him back.
He's gonna meet up with Gorilla Warrior.
He's gonna find him, have his little gay reunion, and then he's gonna come back.
Yeah, they're gonna go to the castle together. I promise.
I don't know.
I think he's coming back. I don't think they would just introduce him willy-nilly.
1,000%. 1,000%.
I think they would in this series.
I don't know.
No,
I think he's coming back.
This series has subverted my expectations in all ways, and I think that they would literally have him come and not come back.
No, I don't know. I have faith that he's going to come back.
You give me that priest vibes.
All right, I'll take it.
Because I feel like I'm OD Fern because it's like, just like,
cynical,
very
cynical, dry.
Like it's very. What are you doing? That's like I feel very furnished. You feel Starkish only because it's like you be doing your thing.
You calling me a dumbass?
A little bit.
He's 3 for 3 today.
Oh my god! Come on,
sorry, that's 3 for 3.
Oh come on! Don't say it's 3 for 3. I'm not calling you a dumbass, but like you got your strong suits, but you just be there. You be funny.
Be funny.
I said I was Stark because of some kind of like naivete.
Actually, you might be Stark because like emotional. You just tapped out. You be like, I don't know why.
No emotional intelligence.
I don't know why you feel that way. You are in that way. You're Stark.
Wait, because of the emotional intelligence thing?
No, you have emotional intelligence, but like you don't be feeling shit.
Oh yeah. Well, in a way, that's Frieren. She's learning how to feel.
She's learning. She is learning.
But she's growing every episode.
Yeah.
None of us are Frieren, I think, because
no,
she's just an old soul.
I think Frieren does the show itself does just like a really good job of just being like an adventurer show.
Yeah.
Like
very nice.
Mushoku Tensei, I think that's a reason why I really like that show is because like it's an adventurer party.
Yeah.
Everybody has their roles.
And it takes time. It takes its time, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that's why it's so hard for us to. And honestly, now that I know that you like Frieren, you might like Mushoku Tensei.
Which one's that one? Is that the dick one you
Yes,
saying?
the
Okay.
dick one. You might like it if you enjoy Frieren, but Frieren is better.
Yeah,
I think Frieren is better.
Hands
people
down.
have been saying. I think is it Dungeon Meshi that everyone's been talking about?
The one on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix? I don't
know.
know.
Like a really short like dwarf guy.
It's
like a warrior, kind of like Ein. He's given Ein.
Yeah. Him with like a couple other people. I've been seeing a lot of things from it. So it's basically, from what I hear, it's like they go slay the dungeons, but they eat everything that they fight.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and I have a friend of mine who recommended it, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I had seen something from a manga from it from like ages ago, and I never realized that was that. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I recognize this from other things. Yeah. So
it's just a good fantasy series without having to be isekai.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm over like Shield Hero, reincarnated as a slime. Like there's like a disconnect.
We needed this.
We needed something different.
Yeah. I didn't want there to be like a main character who was transported into another world.
It never feels like a chore to watch.
No, yeah.
In my eyes, I'm always like, when I turn it on, I'm like, no matter how the pace of this episode goes, because even when I texted you, because you watched episode 27 before I did, right? Episode 20, at the time of us recording this, 28 is not out, right? We saw 27, all of us, right? Mm-hmm. You were like, it's kind of slow. And even those slow episodes, it's just like...
nice. It was just nice.
I'm fine with this. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm chill with this show taking its time.
I like to know how the world works.
Yeah,
you know, like all
fun.
The different guilds that they go to, all the different people that she remembers meeting, and all the towns and everything. Like... the more you see about the world, and honestly, I love the flashbacks.
Yeah,
the flashbacks of her master.
Cool.
Honestly, might be the best use of flashback in anime because, like, they're essentially speed running. Yeah, like, yo, that was how that ended, and now we're on to the second part of this girl life. But we'll show you in little increments why those past parts mean something. I enjoyed it, man.
I definitely recommend it. What do you think? You agree or disagree with it being number 1 of 2023 from that one list?
That came, so it was ranked number 1 in 2023, back in January. So it's
that
March
was
now.
Yeah.
So that was probably on episode like 11 or 12.
Ooh, no. At that time, it was way further, I think.
So then 16 short, you know?
Yeah, maybe 16.
So like Stark 16. Had like just recently been introduced.
I think so.
I probably wouldn't have given it number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't have, especially with like other shows that Villain Saga season 2, Mob Psycho season 3, JJK season. Like, there's just no way.
I think the difference is with this series and all those other series, and I think the Crunchyroll Awards tend to take the same things into consideration because. Obviously, if you've seen the Crunchyroll Awards, you saw that JJK won Anime of the Year at XYZ. But
wasn't it Bungo Stray Dogs?
No, that's something else.
That's something else.
Yeah.
It was. But like all those other series are sequels. You know what I mean? They're following up, and that's kind of to go with the Boy and the Heron versus the Spider-Verse conversation, which like we didn't want to get too deep into because we didn't see Boy and the Heron, but like people were confused, and I saw a Spider. Man across, I think we all saw it, right?
Yeah.
You know, you thought less about it, but
I will say, look, just quickly, I've rewatched it twice since it first came out, so it's a total of 3 times. It's a really good movie.
It's fucking fantastic.
It's
bro.
amazing.
Great.
It's really.
I
good.
think that I just had that mindset. Like,
Because we were
everybody
hyping it up.
overhyped it and said it was like the fucking best movie
You
ever.
just wanted to contradict.
So, no, I didn't want to contradict, but I was just disappointed because of the expectations that were put on.
Yeah.
But
It's been months now. It's been 6 to 8 months now, and honestly, like, rewatching it, it's fucking amazing.
It's fantastic.
I
So
do want to
amazing.
rewatch.
So I think comparing the two is like the same thing with these animes. It's like Spider-Man sequel. You can't just watch that movie by itself and be like, this is great. You have to see the other one to like have the full context. Same thing with JJK. You have to watch season 1. Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm sure you have to watch all the prior seasons, all those other series. But like Frieren being like, first of all, the fact that it's past 26 episodes is
For a
fucking
first
So
season.
weird.
But for a first season and being like this captivating, I think is very, very impressive. Like it's doing all the work that like, and once again, this is, I think, comes with my beef with JJK, is doing all the work right now that if season 2, whenever it does come out, or if it ever comes out, if it was straight action, I'm going to be fine because season 1 spent all this time making me love these characters.
Yeah, it's just a good fantasy adventure series without having to be an isekai. Frieren's great. The world building. You know who I really like enjoy seeing and I want to see more of? The blonde elf. The other elf
girl?
who's like the head of the
head of the
magical
what's that
society
character's
thing.
Oh,
name?
no,
Sylphie.
Something around
It's like
that.
Sylphie.
Yeah. The one that's basically the head of the whole
Magical
tournament
society.
art,
Yeah.
magical system shit.
with her
yeah.
Medusa hair. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my
When she was
God.
giving the third test, and she was like, fail, 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 fail. She gets to Frieren, definitely fail. But then when she
Gets
got
the
to
Fern, she's like, damn, but you her though.
literally,
But you her though.
and Frieren knew I would think that. And I like how Frieren was like, she's never wrong.
Yeah.
She's never wrong, and that's how I know
She's
she's
like,
gonna
oh,
pass
she's
you.
gonna fail me. She gonna love you.
She
She gonna love you. How'd y'all feel about the whole the tournament arc? Because this is essentially a tournament.
Yeah,
arc.
The
Yeah,
labyrinth lasted way too long. I think the lake thing
Really?
too lasted. All those challenges lasted.
It
way
was
too
like
I don't
3
think
episodes.
so. Yeah, I don't
2
think so.
episodes.
too long for me.
No.
Too long.
Bro,
Too
a
long.
My Hero like full season was like the whole 15 episodes.
Saying the action part was too long
That's crazy.
versus a series that has nothing but talking is crazy.
Nah,
Out of
nah.
your mouth is wild.
It's not too
action,
long.
though. What action, bro?
Bro, they
What do you
they do
mean?
fight at the end.
Motherfuckers getting murked.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, when
Ooh.
episode 26 when Ice Girl
Yeah.
got murked, I was like,
She got stabbed in the back, and then she was out for the count. A golem had to come pick her up and take her out.
Yeah.
The action is not. It's
There's
I'm
all
not-
of them are like fighting hardcore for their
They
life.
fight for
over
their
here.
lives.
Yeah, like actually.
because they could technically if they did not like summon these golems,
they
would
would have
die.
died. They would have died.
listen. I'm not saying it's bad. I still love the show. It's just like for me, it's just like took too long.
Anyways.
Damn.
Took
We
too long.
say-
Too much plotting. Just get it over
All right,
with.
so what do you think about the bird catching part?
Took too long. Took way too
It was
long.
only like 2 episodes,
It was not
bro.
that long.
4 guys.
No.
It was.
It's building character, and you're learning these characters. Anyways, we recommend it, guys. That's our take, okay?
Danny's a fucking hater.
He is.
I'm not. There's just the one thing.
So what are you ranking the series at this point? Because like I'm
Uh,
giving it now a 9
8.
out of 10.
You're
I
giving it
think
a
so.
9?
I'm giving it a 9.
I'm gonna give it an 8 still. I'm still
How you
give it an
feeling?
8.
I think
You know what?
like 8.5.
You know what? I the reason why I won't give it a 9 is because I can't say that there was a single moment that like blew me away. Can you name a single moment that blew your fucking mind?
No, I was never blown away. I was just always interested.
Like, oh, this is
Sure.
cool.
Like it always kept my attention. Like now, were there little moments when the fucking animation studio out of nowhere? Can we talk about like the fact that like there were random blips where like the animation and the fighting just like
Going ham?
got lit for no reason.
Frieren fighting herself?
Like for no reason. Like no, you're doing the fucking Danny thing.
No.
You're doing the Danny thing right now.
It's
You,
the Danny
you
thing.
disagree. Because, like, I see your head, like, going back.
He's
and,
trying
like,
so hard not
like,
to
you're
say
trying
anything.
so hard to
What
disagree.
moments? I understand, like, yeah, they dialed the level of animation up a little bit, but I'm not gonna say it's like top tier.
It was cool.
It's cool, though.
It's cool, but like again, I'm not gonna say like it was amazing.
I'm not calling it
We're- yeah, we're
JJK
not-
levels
we're
are
not-
amazing.
yeah, we're not saying
I'm just
it's like
saying,
that.
like,
It was
bro,
great.
this shit
They
would be
dialed it-
calm. No.
They went from like a 6
that's
to
a
like
bitch ass dial, first of all. You gotta give it a bigger dial, bro. It was a bigger dial than that.
It's like 2 notches.
Cause like when Fern like wiped out the fucking clay doll in the
that
25,
was cool. Yeah.
that was cool.
Anyways.
Alright.